Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melanie. I do content for transitioning people that are like early on in transition or thinking about transitioning or supporters of one of us. So if that's you, you're welcome to stick around. If not, you're still welcome to stick around anyway. I also don't have a lot of money. So if money is something that is bothering you on whether or not you should start transitioning, just use your resources and you'd be surprised what you can get done. I'm still doing the thing and we don't have a lot of money coming into the house. So with all of that, I invite all of my MAGA, all of my transphobes, if you are here, I welcome you to join me in a Discord call. If you want to hit me up in the comments, we could talk about our differences and maybe figure out where we can see eye to eye. My phone is moving all over the place. Hold on. Let's see if that's better. Okay, so I'm going to talk today about my hormones, and this channel is also to keep up on my transition as kind of a documented what happened and what's all going on. So I am lactating right now, hella bad, especially for my right boob. So we are thinking this is because my estrogen level is double what it should be. My prolactin level is double what it should be. So I haven't taken progesterone in 5 weeks. So I go in to get blood work, I think Monday. And then we will probably have to lower my estrogen dose down. I'm on 2 milligrams twice a day right now. I'm probably going to have to go to 1 milligram twice a day. Which is okay. Like, honestly, like at first I was sort of bummed out because I didn't, like, I want to be on as much estrogen and as much progesterone and as much everything as possible. But I'm really just going for an ideal level within my body. So this is just part of that process of me finding what my level is. And one of the side effects that can happen if your estrogen level is too high, you're going to start lactating and you're going to start milking, and it's going to be super affirming until you realize that you shouldn't be doing it. Like, it was super affirming the first time it happened, and it was like, oh my god, look at me, I'm like a mom. And then we Googled it, and it wasn't supposed to be happening. It was like, oh, okay, well, I'm still kind of like a mom. Okay. And I'd have, like, it does feel like I can see in my face, like, there is some gender euphoria with having lactating boobs. It's just not supposed to be that way. So if this is you, and you are a trans lady and you are starting to lactate, that is not normal. You should contact your doctor, get your levels checked. They say it could also be a sign of like cancer, of like a tumor growing in my brain, but we don't think that's the case because I don't exhibit any of the side effects that would be attributed with that. So we're just going forward as if I don't have it. So yeah, that's what's been going on. It's been a little bit of a wild ride. And I also found out if you are someone that is lactating, the more you do it, the more you signal to your body that this should be happening and it should produce more. So like my boobs will get sore, so I'll want to get the milk out of it. And apparently that's only telling my body to produce more of it. And the way that my doctor described it is that I need to let the well dry up. That was what his words were. I need to let the well dry up. Because when I hit the well, I'm telling the well to create more. So this is, I guess, a niche problem. I don't think this is common in trans people to have happen. It's not necessarily uncommon, like it's known about. But wanted to share with everyone in case someone goes through this or someone watching happens to happen to them, like even if it's a year down the road. that they'll be at least somewhat informed on what to do and not feel so scared like I did when I realized that, like, oops, this wasn't supposed to be happening, and this isn't just affirming for me. So, this is my first video in a while. I was doing the shorts for June, but the algorithm hated how many of them I was doing, so I ended up having to stop doing them, because there was no point. Which was really fun. I was enjoying doing the June shorts. So I may do some more short form content coming up in the future. I don't know. But this has been the update today. I don't think this is going to be a super long video. I don't have a whole lot to talk about, just the hormonal thing. And girls, get your levels checked. Just get your levels checked. It sucks. I've been pulled off of progesterone for 5 weeks, and I'm going to stay off of it for at least another, I don't know how long. And eventually I'll get back on it once my estrogen levels get normalized, but stay on top of your levels. Do what your doctors recommend. It sucks sometimes. Like, I do not want to stop taking progesterone at all. My boobs, I want to get bigger. But if this is what it takes, and this is part of being healthy, that's just what it looks like. So here's my disclaimer to all of you about lactating boobs as a trans lady and how to go about handling it. At least how my doctor handled it. He pulled me off of progesterone. I'm going to get my levels checked again Monday. It is Saturday today. And then I will talk to him, my doctor, next week. And we'll decide what we want to do with my estrogen levels. If we want to, like, bring my medication level down. Which doesn't matter. Again, it's not like a race. Transition is a long time. And I think the other thing to consider is that if I am just taking as much as I possibly can, which is what I want to do, right? Like, I want to be as feminine as possible. I want to take as much estrogen as I can handle. As much progesterone as I'm allowed to have. And I think some people's levels of normal are going to be different. My body absorbs estrogen apparently really well, so I don't need as much. It doesn't mean anything. If someone else has to take 2 milligrams and I have to take 1, it just means that I only need the 1 to get the same result. So it is about a balance and finding the right happy medium. So I think this is going to conclude my video. Thank you all for being here. If you have still made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Do all 3 and be an overachiever. We love those here. So with that, I will see you guys soon in another video. Bye-bye.